Hello, I'm Mrs. Carla, and I am here to teach you or your students math. I began this project because I saw there was a great need. When you look online, there are a lot of free math items, but there are no consistent free teaching forums that are personal. What I intend to do is teach each course as if I were in a classroom, teaching with the detail that I would be teaching. Now, I am a longtime teacher. I have taught at the elementary or kindergarten level for 4 years. I have taught at the high school level for 10 years and am still teaching part-time at that level. I have taught 26 years at the college level, math, and am still teaching at our local state college. I have homeschooled 6 children, and I am joyfully participating in the homeschooling of my grandchildren. So these tapes that I'm going to be making, I'm making with my own grandchildren in mind, and they are homeschooled by their mommies. Very busy mommies. My oldest daughter is about to have her 7th baby. She also goes to a church where one woman is pregnant with her 12th baby. So I'm sure that from time to time, these mothers would like to have someone in their living room, there's the school bell, someone in their living room teaching quality math concepts to their students when they are too busy feeding the baby or whatever a mom of several children has to do. So I would have loved to have a resource like this when I was a homeschooling mother, because it is a very busy life to be in charge of a family and also in charge of your children's education. But I am making these also with a broader view in mind. My topic for what I'm going to call these courses is Mrs. Carla-Video School Marm, that's me, math concepts for all ages. When I was in middle school, my mother was teaching at the federal prison. And then later, when I was a college adjunct, I was working out at our Air Force Base teaching quite a few of the local prisoners. I could see a real need for groups other than a homeschool group to have quality teaching in a video format. So I am making these non-graded presentations so that your students can do them at any age and not feel like they are failures because they didn't learn it earlier. I do an awful lot of tutoring, private tutoring now, and I see a lot of need for that. Students that, yes, they should have gotten fractions at an earlier age, but they just didn't, and now they're behind. So instead of making students feel like they're behind, I'm going to be teaching concepts in the proper mathematical order without regard to grade or age. So I will be talking to students and not boys and girls. If I do say boys and girls, it's a slip because I'm kind of developing the idea of this gradeless school as I'm going along. What I have done is I have started with an introductory free packet so that you can see the quality of what I am trying to bring to your home. I am not going to be presenting all of these courses for free. I can't afford to do that, but I am producing them very, very cheaply. So if you like what you see, you can have me in your home giving your children quality instruction for $1 per hour of instruction. And that is an ideal price. You should be able to buy the complete set to teach the whole year's course for a very, very reasonable price. I plan to start, as I have, I'm going to backtrack and go back to whole numbers, but I'm going to go whole numbers, fractions, decimals, percents, ratios, and go all the way through a standard flow of elementary math concepts. I'm going to call them basic math concepts. Okay, so your student, if you are homeschooling, if you were going to homeschool anywhere from grade 1 to 6, you would be homeschooling with basic math concepts. Now, an advanced student would be ready at the 7th grade for pre-algebra. So I will be teaching pre-algebra. I'm hoping to start that project along with my basic skills very soon. And I'm also going to be starting, there's the bell again, I'm going to be starting Algebra 1. So I have taught for many years, like I said, at the college, and I plan to continue this video school from basic math skills, pre-algebra, algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2, pre-calculus, algebra, trigonometry, and then calculus. And so that's going to take me a while to get all of that done. It's not going to happen right away, but I'm hoping to have the basic math, pre-algebra, and algebra 1 done for this school year. Starting in middle August or whenever the school year starts. So I'm hoping to have those done and available to you for this very, very low price of $1 per hour of video time. Now, basically these little videos are going to be broken up into lessons. The typical lesson is going to be somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes of instruction, ideal for a homeschool lesson. Okay, so really 15 minutes of instruction is usually plenty. In each one of these videos, I'm going to include practice. It's not real work intensive, but there's going to be practice. I would suggest that your students sit down and do the problems that I do on the board with me. I am providing quite a bit in the way of examples. And so I will tell your student to pause the video and work the problems, and then I will come back on the video and show them how to work the problem. So there's a lot of instruction on my videos, okay? Now, just as far as the need out there, I got online and I was looking at video classes, and there's just nothing there. There's a lot of automated computer classes. There are video classes with a voice writing on an automated board, but these present very, very few examples and are very, very short clips. So what I'm trying to provide is a complete learning environment for your student, for your homeschool, for your struggling student. Maybe your student goes to school and has this presented but does not catch it when the teacher presents it. I think a plague across our country right now is the whole attention deficit thing, where we just have so many students that have a difficult time paying attention in the classroom, and perhaps what they need is someone sitting right beside them with, tapping them on, all right, pay attention, pay attention. And this would be excellent for that student as well. I'm going to make it available to my tutoring students because sometimes they just need someone to go over something over and over and over again. Now, what my intention is once you have purchased my very cheap courses, they are yours to use for the life of your homeschooled student or your homeschool. In other words, if you purchase them for child A in your classroom and the next year child B is ready for that material, then by all means you will use the same videos with child B that you used with child A at no extra charge. So once you purchase these for your homeschool, then they are yours to use. There is no expiration date on these videos. So a very inexpensive way to have a very qualified math teacher in your home teaching subjects to your student. And whether it is because you don't have the expertise or whether it is simply because you don't have the time to labor over the mathematical concepts that I'm going to be trying to labor over with your children, I hope that you will find that this is an excellent solution for your homeschool needs or your educational needs for your student or for you. So as I move into the Algebra 1 and the Algebra 2, I have so many, being a past homeschooler myself, I heard and do hear so many people. I love homeschooling. I love the dynamics of having my children interacting with me all the time. I hate math. I feel inadequate to teach them math. So if you like what you see in the free segments that I've put out here, then go ahead and give the addition of fractions a try, and what can you lose? The addition of fractions, the 3 hours of instruction is $3, and you can see right up front, that's why I'm putting this out in the summer. As I am getting these finished, I will post them right away so that you can start your student. Some of you like to homeschool year-round, and some of you like to keep your students fresh over the summer, which is very wise. So this is my plan. You have a free intro package there. I'm going to be doing, this is homeschool fraction tools, where I'm making them at home, something you could do easily at no cost. I'm teaching you how to make the fraction tools so that your students can manipulate these. The meaning of fractions, I'm going into in depth, what do fractions mean, and how to write fractions. This is my free package. It's my intro. It's the first 3 lessons in my fraction addition package, and it's 1 hour of instruction free. So I hope that right after you watch this little video that you will jump in and look at what I am offering. This is a low techno. I am not having bells and whistles. I am just committing to be in front of your student every day with quality math instruction. Okay? Fraction, addition, This is my first packet available. I just finished it, and it's got 3 hours instruction. Now what I'm including in each packet is a mastery section where you can use this as quizzes or test, whatever you want to. If you're doing this just to improve yourself, you can realize that you have mastered the material. So I do have an evaluation section at the end of each one, and there are practice sections all in. One thing that I've started doing is having a section and then a little extra practice section. So if the students do well during the section, maybe they can skip the extra practice section. Some students that are struggling may need to do that little section. But the videos will be yours, and you can use them and progress through them as quickly as you need to. So look for more coming up very soon. I'm making these at a fast and furious pace because I want to get the basic skills, the pre-algebra, and the Algebra 1 done in time for school to start in the fall here. 2017 fall school year. That is my plan. So this is Mrs. Carla. I hope that you will take a peek at my demo videos, and God bless. Oh, I forgot one more thing. To get a little bit of my personality, you can go to Great Literature with Grandma Carla on YouTube, and if you do that, you will see me reading for free to your student just great literature books. I am convinced that we do not read to our students enough. I started this for my grandchildren. I have my 12th grandbaby on the way, so I don't get to spend as much time with them as I would like, so I started this little channel to read to my grandchildren, and it's free for everybody to get some really good quality literature read aloud to your student. But that way you can kind of meet me and see my personality. So check that out. God bless.